HowExpert! Top 10 cheerleading and how to become a cheerleader tips. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit howexpert.com to learn more. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more HowExpert Top 10 videos in the future. Moving on, let's talk about the HowExpert Top 10 cheerleading and how to become a cheerleader tips. Number 10. Warm muscles are strong muscles. It may be tempting to skip right to the fun stuff, but having a steady warm-up period is essential to both safety and progress. Be sure to set aside around 10 to 15 minutes at the beginning of your practice to warm up your body. Your warm-up doesn't have to be anything too strenuous. Jog a few laps, do some jumping jacks, then go ahead and stretch. It's best to stretch after your body is already warm. This prevents muscle strains and tears. Once you feel warmed up and ready, take some deep breaths and let's get practicing. Number 9. Take it slow. Build from the basics. Since cheerleading is a team sport, it is important that everyone in your stunt group is on the same page before moving on. As exciting as it may be to lift your friends in the air, it may not always be safe. Before trying new skills, create a checklist for your stunt group. Can your bases, flyer, and back spot successfully and safely hold a prep and extension? If so, great! Your group can now advance to one-leg skills. If not, go back and do a few more practice reps. Remember, every stunt group is different, and there is no shame in taking more time to practice the basics before moving on. Everyone learns at a different pace. This always applies to your individual goals in jumps and tumbling. Don't move on to running tumbling passes until you feel strong and confident in your standing tumbling. Number 8. Always have at least one spotter. Whether you're just warming up the basics or trying a new skill, you should always have a spotter or two nearby. A spotter can be anyone, your friends, your teammates, or your coaches. Just make sure that your spotters are positioned behind the stunt or in any places where your flyer is likely to fall if the stunt unexpectedly comes down. As a spotter, always keep your eyes on the flyer. Look out for any signs that the stunt is unstable. Be prepared to catch the flyer if the bases and back spot cannot get to him, her in time. Staying focused equals safe stunting. Number 7. Perfect practice makes perfect. We've all heard that practice makes perfect. But if you are spending hours practicing without using proper technique, all those extra reps won't help you get any better. Take time to engage your mind and your muscles in practice. Remind yourself to always engage your core, point your toes, and stick your landings. Practicing drills is also a great way to ensure you aren't defaulting to using incorrect technique. Ask your coach or search online for fun drills to ensure proper technique. Number 6. Learn from the experts. The world of competitive cheerleading has a massive following. This means it is incredibly easy to view top teams' routines online. Some teams have even become so popular that their athletes have been dubbed cheerlebrities. Follow your favorite team on social media and study their approach. What do they do to make sure their stunts stay in the air? What facial expressions and crowd engagement do they do? What does their tumbling technique look like? Watch the way each athlete performs and jot down your favorite moves to practice on your own. Number 5. Cardio, cardio, cardio. Cheerleading is a multifaceted sport with fast-paced routines that require gymnastics and group stunting skills. The best way to condition your body to prepare for your routine is to implement extra cardio into your weekly exercise schedule. Doing high-intensity interval training, HIIT, or running sprints can help you strengthen your endurance. Building endurance takes time, so it's best to make these changes early on in the season. By the time competition rolls around, you will feel ready to attack the mat. Number 4. No days off. Of course, we all need a rest day or two to help our bodies recover, but that doesn't mean you still can't practice smaller elements. Set aside some time on your days off to mentally review your routine. You can do this by playing your routine music and visualizing yourself on the mat or practicing motions and chants in the mirror. If you have a longer break from practices for things like holidays, Try to get a group of your teammates together to work on parts of the routine that may not be as strenuous, like the chants, dance, or jump portions. Number 3, fight for every skill. With all the moving parts that go into a seemingly simple 2.5-minute routine, it can be easy to become overwhelmed and give up. This is where it is crucial to remember that cheerleading is a team sport, and your team is only as strong as the weakest link. If a stunt is wobbly, use every ounce of your strength to save the skill and keep the stunt in the air. Remember, if a stunt falls, that could mean a major deduction in competition. If you make it a habit to always fight for every skill, you will be better prepared for your competition day. What you put in is what you'll get out. Number 2, always ask questions. Everyone can benefit from extra clarity. If something doesn't make sense or you need more time to prepare, never be afraid to ask your coaches to review. Becoming the best cheerleader you can be takes time and discipline. Asking questions can also help others who may be too shy to speak up. Your coaches will appreciate your leadership and engagement. After all, cheerleading is about being a leader too. Number 1, you are a cheerleader. Be cheery and have fun. Smile, jump up and down, engage the crowd in every possible way you can. Look happy and look like you're having fun. Always have a smile on your face. If you're someone who struggles to stay smiling during a routine, have a friend remind you before each practice to work on keeping that smile. Work some funky facials. It's okay to feel sassy and silly. You're doing tough work. Might as well look cute while you're doing it. If you liked our video, be sure to click like and subscribe for more HowExpert Top 10 videos for all topics from A to Z in the future. Also, let us know what other topics you want us to do a HowExpert Top 10 video in the future in the comments below. Thank you. Have an amazing day and take care. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.